Hey everyone, welcome to the Spiritual View. I'm Sari and this is Luna. I am back. I am no longer traveling and it is Wednesday, the 21st of April, 2025. Welcome to your daily reading. If you are new to the channel, welcome. We are a group of soul sisters who are merging our magic and our modalities together to build a wonderful spiritual community with you. And I am just back from a long 3 months away. Luna has been at my side since I returned. And so today's message, I wanted to focus on a very interesting concept. And the title was Like Water for Chocolate. And I wasn't exactly sure what that was. I woke up with that movie on my mind. And as I meditated this morning, there was another message that came along with it. So, like Water for Chocolate is an old movie. It happened in the 90s and it was around a love story. I won't go into the details. It's been a long time since I've seen it. But the word like water for chocolate in Spanish is um, como agua para chocolate. And that in Spanish means it's a euphemism or a phrase that stands for when your emotions are really deep and to the point that they can boil over. And so we've talked this week, we've had the full moon in Scorpio energies that we've had over the last 10 days. Jen talked yesterday around massive transformation and how do we face our fears and our shadow side and transform. And so today's message is just an extension of that. And I wanted to expand a little bit on the message from Monday and Tuesday. When you're in all this energy of change, how do we actually deal with these emotions? And what is Spirit giving us in terms of tools or guidance? And today I just pulled some cards and I was gifted a deck, and this is called the Dog Tarot. So it's very fitting. And it's the first time I'm using it today in honor of Sweet Luna. So for those of you who have pets, and in particular dogs, this is for you. But I asked Spirit for us to explore a little bit deeper. What does this actually mean, like water for chocolate, when our emotions are deep, but to the point where they could boil over and sometimes overtake us? And as we are navigating all these energies, if you're like me, I could use all the help I can get. So I asked Spirit to start us out with, tell us from an angelic perspective, what's going on? And I pulled an angel number. Yesterday, I know that Jen pulled 555, which is all around change. And I pulled today 4444. And I'm going to read this to you. Blessing in disguise, obstacles, hardships, strength, building character, and experiences. There may be some difficulties ahead, but you will push through. You got this. If you have been struggling or feeling lost or over emotional, the winds of change will blow in your favor if you've been suffering or feeling lost. Some things may fall apart, but you're building the future for something much better. And the message from the angels is hang in there. You got this, and the angels got your back. And so I said, kind of at a higher level, what else is going on? And I pulled from the Gaia deck, and this card is called Thinking of You. It's a beautiful card. It's a 29, which reduces to an 11, which is a master number. And again, kind of a master builder. And this is all around serendipity. So we've been talking about serendipity and just the signs and synchronicities. If you're seeing the angel numbers 444, 4444, 333, 1111, these are all messages of serendipity. It said this could be someone who has passed away, someone who is thinking of you, and energy frequencies or wavelengths that transcend space and time. We all transmit and receive information through our thoughts and feelings. It makes no difference whether someone's near or far or someone's passed away. We are subconsciously in constant communication, or those that we think about and love. So there may be a message out there that someone on the other side is guiding us as we are navigating this new energy, all the ups and downs, the transformation, the transmutation. We've been talking about this nonstop for months. But when the emotions are kind of right here, how do you actually navigate? So the first message from the angels is You've got obstacles, change, and that's okay. You're exactly where you need to be. And call upon your angels and guides. And I've pulled a couple of cards, a couple of archangels who were guiding us today. But from a standpoint of what's going on, maybe in the astral plane or on the other side, is we may be getting messages from our ancestors or those who have passed on, who were giving us messages, serendipity. And it could be a sign, a feather, it could be a prayer, it could be something that you see that reminds you of that person, or you may get a message from them in your dreams, however, it's going to come about. But as we are managing these emotions, how do we actually stay grounded, and how do we look at what support we need to get us through? And again, I started with the why. Why is this happening? And so I pulled these cards from the dog tarot, and Luna's literally right here. So she's got her head resting on the cards. The first card I pulled for the why this is happening. Why are emotions kind of right here? And why do we need to make sure that we're grounded and that we are managing our emotions and asking for help? I pulled this beautiful card called the King of Cups, and you see a dog running on the beach, and that's actually what we were doing this morning at sunrise. The King of Cups is a beautiful energy. It's a very mature, quiet, confident energy, but it's radiates pure love. And if you think about this and how our pets love us unconditionally, this is a beautiful energy that resonates with just mature, balanced love. And this is oftentimes the why things come about. So, why this is coming around now is that we are being given an opportunity to manage our emotions and to step back and look at things through the lens of a higher calling of love and a higher calling of service to ourselves and to others. And I ask, what is the next step if we are in this beautiful King of Cups energy? And I pulled this card, and this stands for, you look at this little dog with all the toys around him, and this is the Six of Pentacles. And the Six of Pentacles is equal give and take. So for many of us, we may be feeling emotional because we are in that period of great transformation, facing our shadow, facing our fears, letting go of old relationships and belief systems and paradigms that no longer serve us or even resonate with us. And so the Six of Pentacles gives us an opportunity to have that balance. Are you always the giver? And do you need to balance and become more the receiver? How do you actually give in service to others without depleting your own energy to the point where you have nothing left in your own cup? And so this card reminds us, if we are in the King of Cups energy, we are actually set to be much, much more balanced in equal give and take in our love relationships, in those around us. And what's the outcome as we continue this? And Jen pulled some of these same cards yesterday. This is the Death card, and this is a major arcana card. And you see this dog with lots of fireworks behind him. Death, in terms of the majors, is a really strong card of transformation. And this is around transforming the old energy into the new. And as we are managing our emotions, we're being asked to step back and be the King of Cups and to balance our energy and to be more balanced in our own give and take with ourselves, but also to others around us. And if we do that, we are going to experience continued transformation, letting go of the old and embracing the new. Now, what we haven't seen coming yet is the Five of Cups. And I love this rendition of the Five of Cups. And you see kind of one dog separating from the pack, one dog looking back, and the other three kind of going in the opposite direction. And so this card symbolizes oftentimes the three cups that have fallen and then the two cups we can't see that are still upright. I'm going to read you this, and it says, if you're experiencing loss, whether through physical death or metaphorical death, physical separation, a broken friendship, or trauma, it's painful, but you still have a lot of good left in your life. And again, this is to remind us that many of us are moving on from relationships because we are going through this whole death process of transformation of the journey of our soul. And in doing so, we are having to leave behind a lot of relationships that have been a part of our lives. And of course, we're going to grieve. And of course, there's sadness to see that dog moving on, but there is hope. There is hope for all of us that we have to end the old in order to allow space for the new. And that's something that's really important because the more that we hold on to the old, it is really preventing us from being able to call in the new. And so if you're feeling this emotion, that's very deep, like water for chocolate. It's actually helping us in this transformation process. Ask the angels to guide you and to help you as you are experiencing this massive transformation. And how do you continue to monitor those emotions and hold them in check by being the King of Cups? Now, is that easy to do? Absolutely not. And again, Spirit is saying, we have your back. We are here to support you. And the final messages from Spirit today, I asked for who are the archangels who are helping to guide us as we are managing this transition, transformation, transmutation of all of these old energies and relationships. Who's helping us? And two cards fell out, no surprise. And the first one is no surprise, Archangel Michael, for strength, protection, and also for truth and holding that beautiful sword of truth. And so, if you are challenged in your ability to manage your emotions, or you feel yourself sometimes boiling over, it's okay. Ask Archangel Michael to help support you as you are navigating some of these waters that we are swimming in right now, because none of us know the answer. We're all swimming together, we're all in the flow of the river. And so Archangel Michael's message is call upon me and ask me to give you guidance, protection, and strength, but also to hold dear and speak your truth. The next archangel that popped out is Archangel Christine. And she is the twin to Archangel Jophiel, who is the archangel of wisdom and beauty. And Christine is really helping us accept the Christ light in acting with wisdom and compassion. So Archangel Christine is here to remind us of the Christ consciousness energy that we need to embody as we are continuing to process all these emotions that allow us to expand the journey of our soul. So ask Archangel Michael, ask Archangel Christine to give you the higher wisdom, oftentimes in some of these relationships that perhaps you don't understand, or perhaps that you're having to let go of, or perhaps who have let go of you. So these are the archangels who are here to give us the guidance. And the last card was from the Oracle of the Seven Energies, and this is called Spirit of Gratitude. And again, it's a 43 and it goes to a 7, which is a very sacred and holy number. And I'm just going to read you a couple of points around the spirit of gratitude. The prospering power of prayer, communion with the divine, expressing deep gratitude as you move through the world, knowing that your prayers will be answered exactly as they are meant to be. In prayer, we connect directly to our higher power. It is a way for us to be in communion with the divine, a reminder that our lives are in sacred conversations as we are continuously engaged in prayer. It lets us know that we are not alone and that a greater power than us acts on our behalf and is activated through us, through our hearts and minds, with a faith that is life affirming, loving, and compassionate. Expressing gratitude and asking to be of service is the most powerful, prospering prayer of all. I love this. When you focus your attention on appreciation for even the smallest aspects of your life and what you've already experienced, it's like waving a magic wand. Everything you need comes to you without effort. So this is a beautiful card to end on today. Are we always excited when we have these emotions that could be boiling over or that we're confused about? No, not always. Are we masters of our emotions? Probably not. I know I'm not. But if we can look at the higher wisdom of this, that spirit absolutely has our back, and that our ancestors, someone from the other side, is sending messages in the dreams, a dream state, messages of serendipity, signs and synchronicities. But if we can embody this King of Cups energy as we go through this entire spiritual transformation process of death and rebirth, yes, there is loss coming, and we know that, and we have to be prepared for it. But the two archangels, Christine and Michael, are here to support the journey. And along the way, if we can learn to express gratitude for the lessons, gratitude for the small things, that is going to give us the recipe for success. Again, emotions, like water for chocolate, sometimes they boil over, and if they do, okay, let them boil. But Spirit is saying, you got what you need. We've got your back. We're not going to let you go. You've been through too much. You've done so much work, and you should be proud of all the work that you have done. There's still more to do, but let us help you and let Spirit continue to drive forward and help you as you navigate this transformation process of the soul. Those are the messages for today on Wednesday. Again, I am grateful to be home after a very long journey, 3 months away, and I am reconnecting to what I love the best, the ocean, and my dog, and my life here. And I am just very grateful for you. Thank you for listening today. And again, join us tomorrow. We have a live on Thursday evening, the 22nd, and it's at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we will be talking about the astrology for the weekend and the upcoming week, as well as we will be pulling cards for viewers. We are very grateful for you. Again, we couldn't do this without you. Please like, subscribe, and share. We will see you next time. Happy Wednesday and blessings to all. Thank you so much. I'm glad to be home.